Hey, we're here on the passenger side of the Winnebago Brave, and we're going to take a look at the propane fill tank. Behind this door, there is a yellow nozzle. That's where you'll fill the propane tank. Now you can take it to any gas station or propane dealer, and they will fill it for you. Hey, we're on the back of the passenger side of the RV, and we're looking at the onboard water tank. It does require a key to open. You stick a hose here. You want to use a marine grade or RV hose to fill the water tank, which is provided over on the wet bay on the driver's side. You can fill it in about 15 minutes, and you'll want to check the tank levels inside so that it doesn't spill out. Hey, we're here at the sewer bay. I'm going to show you how to connect the sewer nozzle to the RV here at the bottom. To do you're going to take the nozzle, make sure you've got the clips on these two sides and you're not using the side that goes into the ground. We're going to go under the RV, and then we're going to come up here at the sewer bay connection, and we're going to slide it into place. And then when you're ready to dump the tanks, we can pull the water valves down here or here. Hey, now we're ready to show you how to connect the water hose to the campground. To do so, you're going to first take this end, connect it to the city water connection here, and turn counterclockwise to tighten the connection. Then you'll take the other end, which is located here, ensuring that it has the auto pressure management valve on it, and connect it to the spigot at the campground. Hey, we're here on the driver's side of the Winnebago, and we're looking at the generator. The generator produces all the power that you will need when you're not connected to the campsite. It is required to run the HVAC unit on the top of the RV or in the cabin. Now, one of the things that happens occasionally is that you use more power than the generator can produce. When this happens, it trips a breaker. I'm going to show you how to untrip that breaker. Okay. Once you've opened up the RV, you'll remove this cover. And look at the red switch. To the right of the red switch, there's a breaker towards the bottom. I'm going to flip that forward so that it's in the on position. Once again, I'm going to flip that forward so it's in the on position. Hey, I'm about to put in the awning because we're leaving the campsite. The process for putting the awning in or out is the same. There's a button on the left of the door, and I'm going to depress the button and it will retract the awning. So in this case, I'll put it in. Hey, we're inside the Winnebago Brave, and I'm going to show you the master control panel for the coach. This allows you to do several things. Turn on the generator, run the HVAC unit, check to make sure the water pump is on, and also ensure that the water heater is on. Last, you can also look at the tank levels. So how much water is in your black water, how much water is in your gray water, how much LP gas do you have, and how much fresh water do you have. All right, on the top here we've got the generator, and I'm going to depress the button for 10 seconds to start it. Notice that the light comes on. All right, and when I'm done, I can stop the generator by pressing the stop button. Notice the display goes away. All right, I'll put the start button again. And I'm going to turn the AC on. I'm setting it to auto mode, auto, and I want to go to cool. So I'm going to move this switch over here, cool. That water heater is on. Okay. Then I'm going to do the level tests. Notice black water, gray water, green. That's good. Fresh water, empty. LP gas, 2/3 full. Battery charge, all the way full. And then I'm going to turn on the water pump. Notice the green light. All right, we're all set. ready to go, and I've packed up my campsite. Now, before I pull out, I want to check a couple of things. First, since this RV has no slides, I want to make sure the awning is in. And then I'm going to check my mirrors to make sure none of the panels on the exterior are hanging open. Last thing I want to do is I want to do a site walk before I pull out and run over something. So once those things are complete, I also may want to use the GPS to look at the back or rear camera on this vehicle. And now I'm ready to kind of get going and driving. I can adjust my seat controls to make sure I'm comfortable back and forth, and then I can adjust the steering wheel using the knob near my left knee. So I'm going to move it down. Also, I'm checking my mirrors, and then lastly, I'm adjusting my climate controls before I disengage. Now, every time I park, I always put my parking brake on, but it's a little tough to find in the Winnebago. So I'll reach down to where the pedal is, and right under the dashboard, there's a release. So I'll pull the release while holding the brake, and I'll hear a pop. The red light on the dashboard's off now, and I can proceed to move forward if I need to. The Winnebago Smart Couch is actually 3 in 1. It's first a couch, second a bed, and third a buffet table. To first transform the couch, I'm going to pull forward on the couch until it becomes a relaxed table. So pulling it towards me. To transform it into a actual table, I'm going to flip the entire unit up by grabbing the yellow underlining and putting it up against the wall, locking it in place with the 2 clips on either side. And then finally, to deploy the table, I'm going to use the button on the wall to deploy the table. I can also adjust the table angle based on pressing up or down.